So, as of last week, I think this is not news to anybody. Everybody already knows what's happening with with VDM and the father laws. We don't want to bore you guys with that conversation, but we want to react to Shehu Kuti coming out to say one or two things about Very Dark Man. So what we'll do is we'll first play you a video of Shehu Kuti having a conversation on his live stream when VDM came out. The very first time VDM put out the whole thing with Bobrisky. This is what Shehu Kuti had to say.
Yes, I don't hear. Now they ask me, have you heard about Very Dark Man? Now me first called this morning to give me the breakdown. He said, Baba, I see this thing. Make a talk, huh? I say, VDN, talk, huh? And they tell you, ask my wife. Now me first play everything for this morning. This is what he enter my hand. I say, when they put a whole me for panty, say, you go Kuje, they go put somebody for apartment. I'm gonna bust everything outside. When they crazy, don't worry about VDM. When I don't tell me anything, say VDM, say, don't worry about that one. You people you are late to the party. You are late. Forget. Now me call this morning. I say to my full chest. He tell me everything. I say, talk it outside. Talk it outside. Yoruba say, which proverb they read for you that they make I read one proverb for you. I get one proverb book.
All right, that's what he said. Then let's now play you. This live stream happened a while ago. This was when VDM newly came out, as you can tell. Exactly. When VDM brought out the whole expose and talked about it. Then this is what Shehu Kuti had to say about it on. This is now after the whole thing, the whole ramification has come out, everything has happened. This is what Shehu Kuti had to say.
A few moments later.
I won't clear some things up. You know.
Loma, you won't clear things up.
I want to clear some things up. You know, about me and VDM relationship, where I think many people get it twisted. You know. Yeah, we are cool, but I know they control VDM. And if you don't know yet, by looking at VDM on this page, let me tell you now. But in the hear what? You can't tell him nothing. You can't tell him nothing. You know the hear what? You know, you can't tell him nothing. You know. And
bro is saying you can't tell him nothing. You know the year what? Like say when he first bring the issue to you like I think maybe you try to advise him or say okay don't post it. You gave him go ahead. He took the go ahead. And I say you know the year what?
In his own exact words, we are late to the party.
I swear.
He tell us say no, we not tell anything. My brother talk the other day say na usher. Now they coordinate party.
I swear.
No, but let's continue. He says more.
one friend of mine, I not going to mention her name because no need to. William said something about her. She messaged me, you know. I told her, go and sue him. Go and sue him to court. You know. Because what he says has nothing to do with me. I told her immediately, I said, go and sue him to court. And when I say VDM, this issue of files and Bobs and Bobrisky and prison, when I say VDM tell me, he's literally, he told me with mouth. Everybody online now is saying he plays on the tape, he plays on the tape, he plays on the tape. VDM did not play me any tape. He tell me with mouth like this. Tell me with mouth. Say I hear Bobrisky say, I get evidence. Say Bobrisky say this was.
So now this is a quick one. Now this is what me I want to say. This is what me I want to say. My honorable opinion. I feel like what he's doing here is management crisis. I feel like he has already seen the backlash, and maybe like of course we all know that the Falanos and the Kutsis, like they are very close based on they go way back. The fathers are Femi Falana was Fela Kuti's lawyer during that time. But this is what I don't like about what Shehu is doing. I feel like it's just very hypocritical of him when it comes to talking to Nigerians, because he always stands on the ground that Nigerian youths don't know how to stand for their rights, we don't have a backbone. He's always on the case of, oh, you guys don't know how to. But that video that he's talking about, that we watched first, he didn't release that video before Very Dark Man posted his own. Very Dark Man had already posted his own video. Now, if you even listen to what he said, you should not come and tell me what Very Dark Man said. I was the first to get that information, and I told you go ahead. Okay, let's even say Very Dark Man didn't play you that video, but you watched it. So if you had a strong opinion about it in that very life, why didn't you voice it out on that life and say no, or at least call Very Dark Man? I was not aware of some of
what you have in hand.
Because
you, after Very Dark Man said and posted the video, you reinforced it. You still press more.
You say, forget everything we talk. Now me tell me talk. Now me give and go ahead. Now you're not saying you don't tell me what to do. But you had it. But that time, I don't want to go too far because it's a 6 minutes video. But you already get the gist of it. Yeah. It's basically just coming out now to say,
he's trying to set his chair very well on the fence. Let him sit down there. Meanwhile, you were on Very Dark Man's compound before. Now you see how the thing has gone around. Now you carry your chair and go to the fence.
Because at that time, you didn't see anything wrong with what Very Dark Man said, even about. I don't think he really got any bad vibe. Because even me myself, when I watched it, in my own opinion, I feel like I understand why they might be upset about what Very Dark Man must have said and how they feel like he must have tarnished their image. But if I was the one, when I'm looking at it, in my own head, I'm saying, okay, so why don't you guys just clarify that issue and be like, okay, you know what, we had nothing to do with this. We didn't say anything like this. We didn't do anything with Bobrisky. Let it now be that Very Dark Man is now still going ahead to call your name even after you had already clarified and let him know that, listen, we don't have any business with it. Then you cannot say, oh, he's that's a defamatory. He's defaming your name and putting you guys' name in the mud. But right now, you guys didn't even have, and a lot of the things that Very Dark Man continued to say, he continued to use if, and I refuse to believe. But I'm not a lawyer, yeah? It's just my own opinion. Please don't come and sue us.
I honestly don't feel like it's enough cause for you guys to like make Very Dark Man the villain, or like make him your.
Thank you.
Like it's not enough cause for us to get this far.
It's not enough.
If he brought out an issue, he's just the messenger. He has brought the message to you. And he has not embodied the message. He's not saying, oh, I'm the one putting it to you. He's just saying, this is what I saw, this is what I heard. I heard your name in this gist. If you are clear of it, then wipe your name
clean off it.
Attack the message itself, not the messenger.
This is the thing about it. You don't want to attack, but you don't want to.
Exactly.
And it's not about. It's not even about. This is another thing again I have a problem with. It's not even about. Okay, let's even leave the Falanos. All right, they have a problem with what VDM says. My own problem is now with Nigerians that are now losing concentration and losing focus on the bigger issue at hand. Like there's a bigger picture here. We have something much more bigger than Falanos and Very Dark Man. A matter has been brought to our table. This institution that is known for indicting corruption and addressing corruption has now become this force center of corruption itself. And we're looking at it happening in place like, and some people are there more concerned about, oh, I didn't like the way Very Dark Man said it. One thing you need to know about me is that I am one of Very Dark Man's biggest critics. We are one of very,
if we didn't miss the last few months.
If we didn't miss the last few months, you people will be watching us now and be saying, look at these guys, they are backtracking. If we didn't miss the last few months, we would have said a lot about Very Dark Man that we didn't agree with. But on this topic,
call a spade a spade.
You just have to. You just have to. And I would have respected what Shimon was doing more if he had just said, you know what, uncle, I didn't need to partake in this thing. This is what this guy said. I respect what he said. But or just even have a conversation with him. But not coming out here to now say, oh, I did not tell him. Like, you're not trying to wash your hand clean of something that you told us with your own hand.
It's like insulting Nigerians. So there are other videos where it was like, people are done. People think rebellion is about.
Who is more rebellious
like
than
who?
that Mr. Shehu Kuti?
Who
is
My
more
nigga, you are
rebellious?
more known as a rebel than a musician.
You slapped
Pipe
the whole police officer.
Like,
you slapped the whole police officer at
You are the
traffic
forefront of rebellion. Like,
because he stopped you on the road. And again, you have I don't know. It's just to me, I just feel like it was something that he did that didn't really warrant it. And that's just it. I feel like this whole thing he was doing here, it just made me look at him like, yeah, now I've already been side-eyeing him. I don't agree with a lot of things that he says, but this one just like confirms it for me, like, of course. Yeah, okay, all right, no wahala. But for Very Dark Man, I feel like Very Dark Man is fighting a fight that Nigerians at this point. Did you see that video of we'll put it up, of the lady that went to EFCC and was complaining that they didn't arrest, something like that. This is in Nigeria now. It's now more looking. Just today now, before we start this podcast, we're talking about how they're not telling us we can't recite the national anthem.
all
This gist is just coming out more and more, and it's like we're not really talking about it. This is more than a time. This is the time where we all need to come out as Nigerians and say, look, you know what, guys, come on, let's not do this. We are bigger than this. We are bigger than this. But yeah, this is just it on this Very Dark Man topic. Very Dark Man is a big name, and he's doing just continue. I hope he's smart enough to learn from his mistakes and work within the scope of things.
as long as the real party stays on, not those.
But again, like they say, who are we to tell you what to do? Do what you want to do. It's your life. All right. Until the next one.